back to it, back to these nuts. The next is going to be the steel penny, or the steel penny, yeah. So this penny is steel. It's like silvery looking. It's made out of steel. And I looked up and I was like, why is it steel? And in 1943 there was a war, and the Treasury Department, I guess they couldn't make the copper pennies that year, so they made them out of steel like that. So, and as y'all know, the penny is they don't make them no more. So I'm hoping the value went up with the steel penny. So next in all of this, one of my favorites, the Buffalo Head nickel, the 1937 Buffalo Head nickel. Looks pretty good. Kind of hard to find one of these. I used to see these all the times when I was a kid, and then now they're pretty rare. So that's going to be made out of pure silver as well. So any silver, you all, is going to be worth more than actually 5 cents and 10 cents, with that being pure silver. It's worth a lot. Looking at a lot of silver right there. So next is I hadn't seen these till this year, and these are called the Susan B. Anthony. Damn, I could be wrong. I looked it up earlier because I was like, who is that lady on that? And that's $1. And I think it's called Susan B. Anthony. Damn, I wish I knew. I just looked at it real quick. And she was all about women's rights and women's right to vote when she did. And they put, so that's what she's known for. That's what it is. I like this. It's copper. Not quick to say I care for any presidents, because if you go back, and I know like the first 10 to 15 presidents hated me, like Native Americans, so I know, so I don't really try to ever say anything good about presidents, especially this one. But this guy was cool, the JFK. So and if you watch my videos, I went to the Dallas where he got assassinated. We went right to the spot. So we got that. That's going to be pure copper on both of those. And then the next, I just saw this one time. I just looked and was like, oh, is that the Maria Tall Chief Quarter? It's got the Osage writing on it and everything. Thought that was cool just to have in the collection. I just think this one is silver. For some reason, it just looks, even this side right there, normally you see like copper in there, and it just looks like a pure silver. So I'm gonna have that one checked next time I go and get all this checked out. So hopefully the video is doing good. I kind of had to set everything up at an angle here, because like if I'm pointing the camera straight down, it doesn't do the right picture I need. So got a lot of these, the JFKs. One thing I like to do for these ones right here, these are what I like to use for the scratchers, these big ones. And it's lucky. These are lucky right here. So that's what they look like on that side. And then I didn't know that some of them were different. Some of them have like the eagle on there, and then some of them have the cool moon and the cracked bell, and that's really cool. So I got those, a bunch of those. Those are the scratcher ones, and then all these are just going to be nickels from 1965 and before. Supposedly they're all supposed to be silver, so I'm trying to find some of those. All the wheat pennies, They don't make them no more pennies, so I wondering if the value goes up always. And then just a couple more. The dollar right there, just kind of threw those in the collection just because. And like I said, these are all quarters from 1965 and 64, and they're supposed to be real silver. But I'm thinking it's the year 1964 is where you're gonna, but I don't know. I know that 64 one right there is real silver. You can just tell it from the others. So, but hopefully they're all silver. And then I still just love finding the drummer guy. When I was a kid, I was real little, and I found one of these, and I was like, man, that is just the coolest. And these are just a couple of coins that are, that one's a prayer coin, and then that's a Canadian. I think that's Canadian. That's a peso from Mexico. And then that's kind of some conquistador type stuff on there. So, just any coins that come across that are from different countries, I try to throw them in. So hopefully the video is showing up the right way. So yeah, I just wanted to show y'all these nuts. Those are going to be like my best ones that I just freaking love. The 1907 penny, that is crazy. 1907, that was a long time ago. 2026 quarter. 1937 nickel. 1944 dimes. So yeah, I just got this one recently, and that's a whole ounce of silver. So that's, man, you're looking at a lot right here. So yeah, that was it. I kind of had to set it up where they were kind of slanted. If I just laid them face down, my video turned sideways, and you know how that goes. So just wanted to, I was going through the coin collection here and everything, and seeing everything and how far it's come over the like the 5 or 6 years that I've been collecting and everything. Like it, got some good ones. Love the silver coins. I love the old coins. I love the 100-year-old coins. Coins made during the war. Coins made before women's right to vote. Pure silver. Pure psycho. All right, so just showing y'all that it's going good. Yep. Alrighty, and that's gonna be the Boogie Cult coin collection. Stay tuned for more cool shit.